At the end of the video, I'll tell you what this is. If you want to guess before then, put it in the comments below. I'll give you a hint. I'm kidding. I'm not going to give you a hint. A jeweler offered to sell me this Breitling for $3,700. I won't take it as an insult. Healthy active parents with the numero uno last video. First class thousandaire. Hit that like button for some good luck today. I keep hearing Breitlings are primarily worn by shady people. I may have to get some new sheep's clothes. That jeweler, he sees right through me. Nah, he's fishing. It's too blingy anyway. You've heard this before, right? Money isn't everything. They're correct. Money isn't everything. It's simply a tool, and possibly the most important tool that you will use for most of your lifetime. How is it you get cooperation from other human beings? Do you rely on your good looks, wit, and charm? It must be nice, but for the rest of us, there's money. The cooperation of other human beings isn't everything, but it sure is nice. Pull up a hot cup, friendo. I did. Feliz Domingo, muchacho. Cheers. Okay, here's some old money. I got a bit carried away at the LCS yesterday. I thought I picked up 5 of these Morgan dollars, but it's 6. They were $30 a piece, and they seemed nice, and I just couldn't pick one. Let me know in the comments below if you think it was a good buy or if it was foolish. Either way, I buy one a week, so I'm good for the next 6 weeks, maybe less, maybe 5 weeks. I gotta play a little catch up from Thanksgiving. If you're new here, welcome. And if you don't already know, I buy an old silver dollar every week. Wow, look at that reverse. Such plumage. That, my friendo, is a meaty bird. I look for great detail, non-1921s, some toning perhaps, and if I'm really lucky, a little original luster. I like to think I can, but I still really cannot tell if something was cleaned. But I do steer away from the very obviously cleaned coins. Hey, did you hit that like button? Hit that to show your appreciation and to spread these old American dollars all over the internet. People need to see these. This is what a dollar looked like in the 1800s. There's no politician on it. I think that's great. I don't mind paying a little extra for these. Yeah, it's not an ounce, but it's 0.77344 of a troy ounce. Such an easy number to remember. This one's a little filthy toned on the edges, but I really like the luster of the reverse and the overall tone as well. I'm so fortunate to have such a nice, fairly local coin shop here in East Pennsylvania. It's usually a great selection and the price is always right. I've been to many places where it's slim pickings. If I were to move to one of those places, well, I guess I can always order them online. I don't want Morgan insecurities. I've heard of people living in food deserts with food insecurities. They can't find anything healthy to eat at their local stores. Just chips and scratch-offs. It's just a thought that crossed my mind. I don't want to have issues purchasing these. I want to keep purchasing one every week. Look at the color of the toning around the edges on this one. Ask yourself, how could I have let this stay there at the coin shop? I couldn't. Right now, this is $23.65 worth of silver. Silver is $30.59 per troy ounce right now. Multiply that by 0.77344. That's how I got that. So what are we paying? About 23% over spot premium? I like the toning on the reverse much more than the obverse on this one. Way to go, me. Yeah, so if you just look at these as silver, well, you're paying a lot. But I look at them as old tools that I collect. Tools that facilitated trade, that aided in the cooperation of Americans back in the 1800s. Unlike the dollar today, which is a promise of payment, and the payment is another promise of a payment. That's a promise. Ugh, it just sounds terrible. It's like paying your credit card bills with other credit cards. Well, this dollar is not like that dollar. This dollar is not only a promise of payment, it is payment. I don't like buying these ahead of time, nor do I like playing catch up. But I did buy these ahead of time. It's a fact. I have other investments and obligations, so I'm not going to buy more of these until February. So what's done is done. The weekly silver dollar purchases have been made in advance. I believe I have 86 of these now. Yeah, February will be 86 weeks of buying an old silver dollar each week. If time's gonna fly, then my stack of old silver dollars shall be high. Yeah, sounds great. I have a Centenario purchase coming up in January. Ugh, it's gonna hurt. If you don't already know, then you're probably not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe for more. Don't you want more? Join the 1000 Dare community. We'd love to have you. In fact, comment new guy in the comments below. I'm sure they'll welcome you. As I was saying, I buy a Centenario every 6 months. And a Centenario is a Mexican 50 pesos gold coin. It's 90% gold, 10% copper, and it contains 1.2 troy ounces of gold. I have 4 of them now, and soon I'll have 5. And my goal is to get 20. So after January, what do we have? 7.5 years? If everything goes well, I'll have 20 Centenarios and probably about a monster box of these old silver dollars. And hopefully by then, I'll be enjoying the fruits of other great habits as well. I don't think that you should be doing what I do, friendo, but I think you should be doing something. And chances are, if you're here, you already are doing something, right? All right, hopefully by now I earned your like if you haven't already hit the button. Hey, being a YouTuber is being a beggar for likes. What do you want from me? All right, I told you I would tell you what this is. It's a piece of silicone. If a gal wears this correctly, it makes her more attractive. I'd say probably more so than a diamond. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the show because that's it. That is it. 1000 Dare Radio, wicked ciao. It's so soft and supple. See you tomorrow, maybe. I'll try.